Today is Saturday, the 29th day of March, 2025, about 12:30 in the afternoon. And we are at the City Hall here, in the City Hall of what? Well, this is Pilot Point, Texas. And you see, that's a good-looking portico and all that there, isn't it? Walk up this street here and show you. Here is what the entry side of the building looks like. Pretty cool building, I think. But then again, they got quite a few buildings. That's really, really cool here that you're going to see. So that's the whole City Hall right there. I like that. And then let me show you one other thing. Okay, now on the other side, I've got the City Hall now behind me. And if you look along this, it's like Palo Pinto ponies, I guess. Something to do with Pilot Point, I guess. And thought you might enjoy that. And let me go show you one more thing. This is the Martin General Store, and you see that cat? Yeah, he's a live cat, and see, he's just staring at us. I'll zoom in on him so you get a closer look. You can see he looks like he's got some age on him, but he's just a nice little mascot. Just a pretty kitty. Got pretty green eyes. Alright, hope you like him. So here's this Martin General Store in the front that's got that cat that I just showed you from that last clip. Okay, and then we got a lot of noise coming up. Wow. Okay, glad he's gone. See, there's insurance building. And then you can see these buildings here. Think about these old towns. They got very old architecture, cool looking storefronts, business fronts. See, that says Square Center, which is called the Pilot Point Square, which is neat. And then there's quite a bit more here to show you, so let's get around here. It's pretty windy. Hopefully my voice thing's coming through good. Bellamia coming soon. Got a neat brick up there at the top, does it not? And then Sarah Boyd and Company Real Estate Brokerage. And Dolly's Antiques and Collectibles. Looks like may not be in business anymore. There's a sign in it anyway. And look here. Prickly pear. So here, let me back up and show you this whole thing if I can. Yeah, looks like I can. There you go. How you like that? Pretty nice. And then over here, I seen a picture of this online. Welcome to Pilot Point. Established 1854. Alright, yeah, let me back up here just a little bit. There I can get the whole building, so you can see that. That's a pretty cool mural, is it not? I know I like it. Right over there it says Pilot Point, a Main Street community. I can believe that. And look at that old water tower right there. I'm going to do my best to fly that and show that to you. Okay, now here's a museum, Pilot Point Chamber of Commerce, it says. So just a few little buildings here. I just want to get these for you. These here don't look like they're even doing anything. Meat processing there. And then you can see right there is the end. All right, let me go around to the other side and show you that. Okay, now this building here is not in downtown, but it's just outside of it, but it's so colorful. Got that nice mural, and it looks so good. Right there's Leo's Pizzeria, that technically ain't downtown either, but we're working our way right back, and I'll be showing you some stuff in just a minute. Okay, we're back into the section of downtown, and that looks like it could have been an old original jail or something to me personally. You see all the bars on the windows and everything, but that's all attached to the rest of this. Like you see that building there, it's just private property, and both those windows are boarded up. That's a neat building there with the brick. There's nothing in it, but it's got some really nice doors on it. Here, let's take a quick stop, and yeah, you see that, and hopefully those doors are coming in because I like those. Laubro's Beer and Wine Garden, sadly, but right beside it, looks like we've got a bull in brass. So here I've got to show him to you or show you to him, or however you want to do this. But you see right here what I'm talking about? There's a brass bull. Here you go. Good old Longhorn, obviously. They've even got him chained down there. And then just this, the side of the building. Very cool building. Let's go do the rest of that. Alright, so here's a couple of more modern buildings. You could tell AFG Travel Services is there, Opera House, and the Starbright Music and Performing Arts. So that's those buildings. Now, I want to show you over here. Got a gazebo right here in the town center. There's some people up in it, but I still want to show it. And then let's go look at the rest of everything. Alright, so right here we're at our last side of the square, okay? That there is the Farmers and Merchants Bank. And is that not a classic looking building? And in fact, if you look on the bottom of it, like that other one right through there, there is cotton there, and looks like a couple of hands. So that's pretty neat, but that's just a good looking building. Definitely adds class to the town. Look at the columns and stuff in there. And of course these ones down here by the doors. Those are pretty cool. And here's a purple door. And it's got purple curtains in it. But look at the doors on it. If you could see that, it's got gorgeous doors. And then here's the building next to it. It's 112 West Main Street. Dan's Drugs, it says. Then the coffee house is right next to that. And then we got Pelzel's and Southern Junkies. Junkiez. So there's a unique spelling on that. And here you got Silver Antiques Finds, I think that says. Is that not a cool looking building? By the top it says Greenberg Perlman. Is what that says up there at the very, very, very top. Then got that building right there. It's got it painted black, and then it's a beige on the wall part. Little tiny building covered up with this ivy-laden chain link fence here. And then here is the last building, is this red one, and it is absolutely empty. And you can see the sidewalk is closed. But here they have another of these brick things. Got that nice little tree there in it, some rocks and stuff. Right there's where we started. So just to show you we've come full circle. So hope you've enjoyed this tour. It's been a very nice one. And that right there is the gazebo in town. And then right back there's the water tower that I'm going to try to fly and add to this video. Okay? So stick with me and don't go anywhere yet.